Hey, how's it going? Getting ready to start. Had some last minute changes I gotta make real quick. I slept in, so I was planning on starting at noon, but it's a little closer to 1 today. Also, Algernon's starting out round 2. It's like right up after this. I think Luigi Kid is not tomorrow, the next stream, so Saturday. Nope, you are... haven't quite started yet, I just popped the stream on. So Algernon's actually up next after this first match, so he's right at the start. Is there an OAuth error? Oh, you mean if the... yeah, if the... so... the page, if it's been open for too long and you try to hit the login button, it has the session, it has your session cleared out on the server, because I hate keeping people's data, so I have the server wipe everything because that's a responsible thing to do. But the problem is, I need to make it so it keeps your actual session a little bit longer than it does, so that, or at least like while you're on the page or something. Because, yeah, the default timeout is like, I think I only keep it for like 30 minutes. A temporary workaround, what you can do is if, before you hit the login button, if you just refresh the page, it should refresh your session, and then you should be good. Anyway, I think I'm about ready to start. Just gotta get a couple last minute things all situated. Yeah, same. It hits me a lot because I'll be like, that's when I found out the refresh thing, because I'll always have the standings page open in just like a random tab. Alright, here we go. I think, maybe. We'll see. I didn't charge my controllers, so... Oh wait, nope, we're not ready. I gotta open one more thing. Watching Amiibo at work? It's fine, I won't tell anyone. I used to, when I was big into StarCraft 2, I would always, and they would have like GSL or Pro League stuff on, I would always like have my phone like down below the counter. I was working at GameStop, and I just like have the phone below the counter. Like whenever no one was in there, I'd be like sneaking peeks at the Pro League or GSL. Yeah, I told you, he's like second. He's right up after this. So I'm not using bracket this season because last time when I did that during the Survival League, I think it was Cinnabar got like, what, like 4 or 5 buy rounds. So I'm doing it all manually this time. Cinnabar actually did pretty good in his group though, despite getting a free pass to the prize league last season. This is a really dangerous level for Miss Trump. Any kind of Zelda, you have the risk of using your recovery and then just ending up somewhere where you're not supposed to be. So Miss Trump's got to be careful with her recovery on this stage. We could see her use it and then pop up like halfway through the floor. You see that a lot. Or it's just Zeldas in general, where they'll use their recovery and they'll just go in the completely wrong direction and just teleport even farther off stage. But it looks like Cornicello's doing pretty good so far. Mrs. Trump was the favored one going into this with the ulti-bets. But unfortunately for Cornicello, his recovery is not that good, and despite having a damage advantage against Mrs. Trump, isn't able to get back on stage, and it's going to give her the edge going into the second stock. But he does catch up. He's only 25% behind. Stratus is a cloud, yes. How did you know? Oh, and looks like Miss Trump had the KO. Cornicello wasn't going to be able to get back on the stage from that, but she wanted to use the final smash, and just in case, just to make sure that he didn't come back, going to get that KO. And now she's got a huge lead, only taking a few hits on her second life before getting that knockout. So Cornicello's in a really bad spot right now. Ooh, great side B! Really well placed, and it's going to be a really quick 2-stock for Mrs. Trump. Yeah, he probably wasn't going to be able to make it back from that one. He was pretty far off stage, but that side B definitely was the nail in the coffin for him. Yeah, the correct Freudian slip there. Oh, we need a space in there. Yeah, I need to get on the board here too. I got no points. This is going to be a rough matchup, but it could also come down to just the stage. This might be a decent stage for Algernon, although he won't be able to take advantage of having a much better recovery than Stratus, so that is a benefit for Stratus. But he doesn't want to go down there into the bottom of the stage, though. That's a really dangerous spot for Algernon to be in. And they're having some trouble on this this ledge here. It's like Algernon making the smart move, trying to get back out of that gap there. And we've got the limit break from Stratus. Now might be the time that Algernon wants to stay down below the stage. Looks like he does get hit by the limit break from Stratus. Still, he's in KO range, but he's got Stratus down to 70%, pretty close. Either one of these guys can still get that first knockout. They're pretty close to KO range for the both of them. Some good perfect shields from Stratus, and he's got that second, ooh, just barely right at the edge of the limit break, was able to get that first knockout. And actually, it looks like this stage might be favoring Stratus a little bit, because even though Algernon's hits are pretty strong, because of the level being so big, he's having trouble getting the knockout, with Stratus having plenty of time, because of the size of the stage as well, to charge up his limit break. So I might have been mistaken earlier when I said this was a benefit for Algernon. It looks like the stage is actually playing to Stratus right now. But if he breaks that final smash, this is going to be bad news for Algernon. He's got to be careful here. And yeah, rough start for Algernon. He's already on his last stock and just can't quite seal the deal on Stratus. When he gets lined up for a good shot, he just gets unlucky because Stratus getting that perfect shield. He's going to have to play exceedingly well here coming up, or he could play the gamble and he could take Stratus down to the Hyrule Fight Club down below the stage. We've seen some really clutch plays come out of that, and it might help him out a little bit. But I think just because Stratus has been able to charge up that limit break so much this round, it's really been playing to his advantage. But Algernon does have Stratus on the edge of the stage. If he can stop Stratus from getting these... Oh, there's the down air, but I think he's going to make it back. No, not quite. Great down air from Stratus, and it looks like Algernon's going to be going into his second round with one loss. He'll still have 2 more lives left. I believe... when I did the calculations earlier, if you go 3-3, you'll have a shot at going into the Qualified League, depending on the tiebreaker. If you can go 4-2, however, you'll probably end up in the Qualified League this season at least. Luigi Kid is not on the list for today. He's in the second half, so he'll be on Saturday. Yeah, I think Luigi Kid's actually the last match, very last one in the round. Yeah, Luigi Kid's gonna be on Saturday, not today. Alright, looks like Mr. Trump's starting out a little bit behind on Thoth. He does have 4 of the 5 ultimates though right now. So right now, for this first round, it's going to be on the weekends. I believe what I'm going to be doing starting for round 2 and then for the rest of the season, it'll probably be Sunday afternoon. Or sorry, Sunday afternoon and Monday evening. So probably Sunday around noon Pacific, and then on Mondays probably around 4 or 5 Pacific. It looks like Mr. Trump's starting out pretty good. He actually so I thought he broke the smash ball there because his body flew into it, but it looks like Thoth ended up getting credit for it because he threw Mr. Trump into it. But it looks like Thoth's got it back this time. Ooh, and unfortunately for Thoth, he needed that final smash to catch up, and it was just out of range of Mr. Trump. So looking pretty good for Mr. Trump right now. Thoth having a little bit of trouble on this matchup. But he is starting to make a little bit of a comeback. If he can get that KO without taking too many more hits, he's still got a chance to win this one. But the more he gets hit by Mr. Trump here, I think that's going to be it. Looks like it is. Mr. Trump going to take a 2-stock against Thoth, move on to round 2. Well, both Amiibo are going to move on to round 2, but he'll be doing it with 3 lives, though. Oh, I probably should actually start the betting, huh? Yeah, looks like all 4 remaining ultimates are going for Gun Knee. Honestly, in this matchup, it's probably the right choice. Samus versus Byleth, not a great matchup for Samus. But we do have a pretty normal stage. This one does transition a little bit, so that could help Gun Knee. But during the transitions is where Satellizer might have a chance to get some cheap, cheesy KOs. Looks like the beach is actually stopping her from getting those missiles up into the main part of the stage. She could probably do it from this part and be fine. Alright, back to the normal battlefield-ish type of map. Actually, it looks like these missiles might be helping Satellizer a little bit. Satellizer currently in the lead damage-wise. I don't know if she's got anything in her toolkit that can get a quick KO against Gunny, though. You got an almost fully charged neutral B, though. Looks like Gunny gonna get that first KO with Satellizer right behind. And Satellizer playing the ranged game, which I think is the right choice in this matchup. And charging up that neutral B a little bit more. Great dodge to the side. It looks like Gunny is starting to bring that damage disparity up a little bit more. And here's this part of the map where Satellizer could get a cutesy little KO getting Gunny off the side, but she's not doing anything to stop Gunny from breaking that final smash. And oh, almost fully charged, but still getting knocked out right before she has a chance to use it. And now Gunny has a final smash still in the bank for Satellizer's last stock. Oh, and there it is right on the side of the stage. I think that is going to be enough to get the KO, even at 34%. It's actually off the top of the stage, it looks like.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Stop battle! Meta Knight! Ridley!
Next round is going to be Kumurad versus Ner Gigante. And it looks like some good offstage play from Ner Gigante, getting the first KO with Kumrad at 72% against Ner Gigante. So he still has a chance to even this up relatively easily, especially with these combos that he's doing. He's getting some decent damage in there, but he needs something that can get Ner Gigante off the stage, and it looks like that's going to do it. 31% behind in the second stock, not too bad, but that side B is going to go right through his normal shield. So shielding will not work against Nair Gigante's side B, and that could be bad news for Kumrag, so it looks like that's one of the moves he likes to use, is his shield. Trying to go for some off-stage play. As a Meta Knight, you can kind of get away with it. He's got a pretty decent recovery, so he can afford to chase off-stage and try to get a quick KO. Maybe a down air or something like that. He's at 127%, so he's definitely behind damage-wise, but if he can keep this momentum, he can get caught up to Nair Gigante, and if he can get something to happen off-stage, then he can be back in this game, even pulling ahead here, because they're both on their second stock. He just needs to stay out of range of that side B. It looks like he's been doing that successfully so far. And great dodge. Nair Gigante doing the same thing he did with the first stock. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. He's going to use his side air to just finish the job. The KO zone's pretty close to the side on this stage compared to other levels, kind of like Battlefield, where you only have to get him so far off stage. One little tap in addition to that is enough to finish the job for you. Smash Ball's out. Nair Gigante not too concerned. He's just going to keep working that side B and get that last KO against Kumrad.
Start the battle. Cannon Sword. Opener.
And Kidney's getting a couple good hits against Vile off stage. Not quite enough to stop him from recovering, but getting pretty close there. Ooh, and a down air. That will definitely stop him from coming back. But he does have to watch out. Vile is going to have some really, really nasty hits if he's able to connect with Kidney. Almost does right there, but these Pikmin are getting in the way and kind of interrupting his animations. But 105%, that is going to be no issue for Ares, or not Ares, Vile rather, to finish this stock off. But it looks like he's actually having a little bit of trouble. He can't get close enough. Kidneys is doing a really good job at keeping him at a distance. And there we go, but he's 95% down right now. This is potentially bad news for Vile. He needs to get some damage in before getting knocked out here. Because the level's mostly flat, not a whole lot going on the level, he's not going to be able to take advantage of the stage's terrain. Which, when you have a Ganondorf, especially in this league, they tend to do really well just because on those stages that have platforms, he can use things like his up smash to go through the platforms. But on a flat stage like this, it's going to be hard to get the positioning that he needs, especially if Kidneys is doing what he's doing with these Pikmin and just keeping him far enough away to where none of his attacks can really line up. And Kidneys has that Smash Ball all to himself, but he's choosing to ignore it, and this might be far enough. It looks like it was just short. And I think that one's going to do it. Pretty quick match from Kidneys. I was actually not expecting that one. Looks like the Ulta bets were split 50-50 on that one, but Vile taking the loss. I'm glad I didn't bet on that one because I was going to bet on him. Yeah, I did see that. He was taking little pot shots at it. It's macro management right there. Big picture.
Pokemon Trainer.
Make sure to use that, yeah, exclamation mark, there you go. Oh, and Big Blue, this is the map of shenanigans. There's a lot that can happen here, and neither of these Amiibo have great recoveries for a stage like this. And Blue Banjo's been around before in the league. He was in the Choose Your Destiny tournament. I think he made it relatively far, not to the finals, but he didn't do too bad. I think he played like 4 or 5 games. Oh wait, no, he wasn't in the Choose Your Destiny one. He was in by unpopular demand, the Season 6 entry tournament. Alright, Alice still behind, but she was able to even up the stock count though. But at 92%, just gotta be really careful, or get really lucky and potentially trick Blue Banjo into falling off the stage here. I don't know what the logic was in intentionally jumping off the stage like that. Both of them did it too. They jumped off to the right. Usually they avoid the road. I'm not sure why they were jumping off to the right there. Like I said, first time I've ever seen that. Oh, and this. Oh, the egg actually saving Alice, but uses the recovery in the wrong direction. I think Squirtle can get back from this one, though. And Smash Ball's out. Looks like Alice is going to have a shot at it, but she'd rather go for Blue Banjo, especially with no road down there. And I think Blue Banjo's going to be able to make it back. Oh, actually, Alice wants to go and seal the deal there. Nice shot! Getting Blue Banjo stuck on the road there, and I think this final smash is going to be enough to win the game. Oh, not quite, but it does put Alice in a great position right now. That was kind of interesting, the egg blowing up in the middle of that throw. Alright, Blue Banjo at 87%, 92%, but like I said, on the map like this, it can really still go any direction. Once one of those Amiibo hits the road below the stage, it doesn't matter what percentage they're in, they just start to struggle a lot. Ooh, and Alice almost touching the street on that one. That would have been bad. I think that might be enough. Is Blue Banjo gonna be able to get back? Looks like they're close, but we're gonna lose the road here in just a second. I think they got it. Oh, not quite. There we go. I think they're gonna... Nope, not... They're just shy. It looks... Oh, I think this is it. Nope, maybe. There it is. Oh, but Alice was ready for it. Ready for Blue Banjo to come back up onto the stage. They were going to be able to grab the ledge, but getting hit by that smash attack right at the end was enough to get the KO. And looks like Alice is going to move on to round 2 with 3 lives remaining.
Start the battle. Whoa! Dr. Mario.
Yeah, it's hard to tell early in this. Excuse me. It's hard to tell early in the season because none of the Amiibo really have like an established record, so you're kind of just shooting in the dark. All right, just one Ulta bet left. There is a new feature with them, though. If you go onto the website, you can actually put in new Ulta bets in the middle of the stream. It will start from the match after the current match. So if you were to put an Ulta bet in now, you would start by picking the 18 winners, starting with the Zack and Wheezy versus Whole Horse match. If you got 100 points burning a hole in your pocket, grand prize is $150 right now. $150 gift card. And then every stream no one wins that grand prize, it's going to go up by $5. So on Saturday it's going to be $155, then $160, etc. It started Season 6 at $100, and then at the end of the season we had the $25 consolation prize for the highest combo. So even if no one gets the jackpot, there will be a $25 prize at the end of the season that gets taken out of the jackpot total. So jackpot was $175 at the end of the season last season. I think Lunagrade ended up winning the high combo prize. So we're back down to $150, and with as many matches that are going to be in this season, considering we started the Ultimate like halfway through Season 6, I think it's probably going to get up to a couple $100. Looks like both Amiibo are going to get their first knockouts. Crisis getting a chance to charge his limit break. It looks like it's going to fill up here any second. And if he's got Faust at the side of the stage, he could do some serious damage just like that, but he chose not to use it there. Oh, and just barely missed. And it looks like Faust is going to take advantage of that. Oh, and we've got the pills coming out. If one of the great things about Dr. Mario is that once they get someone off stage, especially someone that doesn't have an amazing recovery, or has like a more vertical recovery, they can start checking those pills, and they only have to hit them once in the right spot with just one pill, and it's enough to just turn an easy recovery into an impossible recovery. Ooh, and looks like Crisis getting forced to waste his limit break on an up B. He is going to get the second KO. He's choosing to ignore that smash ball, but luckily for him, it looks like Faust is as well. They both just want to go straight for the kill. And there it is. Faust getting that last shot in against Crisis to win the match. Some big hits from Faust on that matchup.
Start the battle. Banjo and Kazooie. Begun.
Alright, we got Zack and Wheezy versus Whole Horse. I think Whole Horse actually just won another tournament this morning. I was looking in the tournament postings and take a look. Oh no, he took second place. Second place. Against Flinch, who is actually, I think Flinch might be playing today as well. Or maybe he's next set. I think he's the next set, actually.
3, 2, 1, go!
Whole Horse starting out strong with those attacks. Side smash. Ooh, but Zack and Wheezy knocking that attack back. Ooh, but they get hit by their own egg, so they each get hit by their own attack a couple times. And it looks like Whole Horse's side smash actually interrupted the side B from Zack and Wheezy. Alright, and first knockout going to Whole Horse. He's still at a pretty healthy 52, now 68%. That means he's going to have some time to build up that advantage in the second life. And another KO from Whole Horse. Now he's at a much more dangerous 129%, but being 3-1, this is his game to lose right now, especially if he can get that smash ball. Looks like he's going for it. He's throwing some bombs out to kind of keep Zack and Wheezy at bay. But it looks like they do break it. If they can get the KO and then immediately turn around and hit him with that final smash, depending on where they hit the final smash, they could potentially be back in the game. There's the KO. They've still got that final smash. They just need to wait for that invincibility to wear off from Whole Horse. The more damage they do, the more likely they are to get the KO, but also it gets a little scary though because Whole Horse can also knock that smash ball loose. They need to use that final smash like now. I'm not sure why, but they're not using their final smash. They might not get a chance here. It doesn't look like it. Whole Horse not afraid. He is going to take that win. Zack and Wheezy not getting an opportunity to use the final smash to even that stock out.
Start battle. Violet. Link.
So Jianmi made it into the qualified league last season, but didn't quite do well enough to stay in. She did do well enough to get a free entry into the survival league this season, so here she is. She's trying to make it back a second time. Ooh, and a shield break from Jianmi. Oh, but she did a footstool instead of landing to the side of Big Dumb to get that free, fully charged smash. And I believe every time I've seen the Amiibo get that shield break, they actually do opt for the fully charged side smash, or a smash in a particular direction. So I think that's hard-coded into their AI, that they know to do that. But it looks like Jianmi kind of flubbed it when she was getting set up to get the attack in. And luckily for Jianmi, she did have that platform available. But Big Dumb gonna jump down there, get the KO, and he also does have a final smash available, so this is where he can easily catch up. Especially because they have the side of the stage right here. If he can get on the other side of her like he is right now, use that final smash. It looks like he's having trouble. He's just gonna go for it right now. He had her at 82%, so it's gonna be more than enough no matter where he hits her. And now it looks like Big Dumb's got a full stock lead against Jianmi. Yeah, that first stock, I thought they were both gonna die. Oh, and GME getting big... Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't think you can go through the platform on that side of the stage. She was trying to go to the other side, but because of how Byleth's recovery works, she didn't have a chance to, or she didn't have an opportunity to grab the edge. So really unfortunate timing on the stage transition for Jianmi. Great timing for Big Dumb, though, because it did allow him to win that match.
Start the battle. Kirby. Zelda.
Oh, I can change it to... I can change it now if you want. It's easy, not a problem. Oop, I started at 20 seconds, not 10 seconds.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, Superstar versus Arumi, both first-timers in the Survival League. Alright, yeah, I can change that real quick, 1 second. Alright, back to the match. Looks like Arumi just a little bit ahead right now. 30% ahead of Superstar. She does have the advantage of the final smash on this stage. Unlike Superstar, she can use it the second she breaks the smash ball, whereas Superstar is going to have to line that shot up. But Arumi has Superstar in KO range right now. There it goes. She's going to get her second knockout. And 56%, not too bad. She can still screw it up, but she's in a really good spot for this last stock against Superstar. She's going for the down air. She wants it, and she does get it. Going deep to get that down air against Superstar. Yeah, it is a triple elimination though, so Superstar is gonna have plenty more opportunities to make it to the qualified league.
Start the battle. Kazuya. Violet.
Yeah, I always, even when Zelda's a good matchup for me, I'm always scared to go against Zelda's because of that down air. Yeah, Zoom has a few amiibo in this season just from auto qualifying. So does Lunagrade actually. They're both pretty well represented in the league this season. And honestly, I don't know how to gauge this matchup. These are both high-tier amiibo, but I haven't really seen a whole lot of Kazuya in action, so I don't really know a lot of his moveset, a lot of how he plays against other amiibo. I just know that Violet is good, Kazuya is good. Barrick, I don't even know what Kazuya's recovery looks like. Looks like he's got a pretty decent recovery range. But Dad Issues getting the first knockout against Barrick. I feel bad for whoever has to go against either of these in the second round, because one of these two amiibo is going to lose just because you can't have a draw. And that means someone that already lost their first round is going to have to go against one of these two. So it's going to be a really scary matchup for someone in round 2 of the Survival League. And Barrick managing to even out the stock, not taking any hits on his second life so far. Smash Ball is out. We're going to see what... I don't even think I've seen what Kazuya's final smash looks like. Maybe I won't see it yet because Barrick's going to get it, and he's not going to hit it. He's a little bit too low. Does not connect. Looks like right now he doesn't seem to need it, though. He's doing more damage juggling than he probably would have done with the final smash anyway. And now, Dad Issues back on the ground. Let's see if he can make something happen here. Ooh, little laser beam thing. Like I said, I have no idea what Kazuya's move pool is, so I don't even know what to expect coming into this. But Barrick doing a really good job with the up airs, the juggling, and just keeping the other amiibo kind of unable to get their bearings, keeping that momentum up. And Barrick gonna go into the final stock for Dad Issues. This is his chance to build up a little bit of an edge damage-wise, and he's doing a really good job at it so far. And at 68%, he's going to be able to take a few more hits before getting knocked out by Dad Issues. And it looks like Barrick's in a really good spot right now. Dad Issues just cannot get that knockout. He's got Barrick to 133%, but it's his second stock. He's going to have to do it all over again, pretty much without getting hit. There's that next KO. He's got Barrick down to the final stock, but he's at 103%. He's going to have to play perfectly in this last stock if he wants to come out ahead. And just like that, 57% in one combo. And I think that's going to do it. It looks like it does. Barrick's going to come out ahead, and some poor amiibo who lost their first game is going to have to go against Dad Issues. Both of these amiibo doing really well, but Barrick coming out just barely ahead.
battle. Violet. Link.
Yeah, that was a close one. I was kind of expecting dad issues to catch up there. He was doing some serious damage later on. You missed a really good matchup between Barrick and Dad Issues. Oh, this is the bugged AI level. I haven't seen. I think they might have fixed it. We might see it. I haven't seen it since like season 3 or 4, but depending on where the amiibo end up standing on this level, there's a chance that their AI can just completely freeze, and we might see it here. That's the dream. I love it when it happens. But the homies starting out strong against Terpsichore, only taking one hit, getting Terpsichore up to 87%. Looks like Terpsichore on the counter-offensive now, though. But it is short-lived as the homie is back on his game. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I thought Terpsichore got the hit on that one, but it looks like it was the homie. Turning it around, getting that first knockout, and at 58%, he's still looking pretty good. Yeah, there's an AI bug on this level where if they both end up standing on the opposite edge of the same platform, they just completely stop. Like, they won't move, they won't do anything. They'll just hang out. And they'll do it for, like, up to a minute. I suspect that it got patched out, because like I said, I haven't seen it for probably over a year now. It was very rare that it happened in the first place, because they both had to be standing at a very specific location, and they both had to be there at the same time. But it looks like Terpsichore turning it around after that pretty rough first stock, able to come into the lead now 2-1, and now he's the one that has a pretty decent edge going into the next life. But the homie right behind him, coming into the last life with pretty much an even game. Not quite 0-0, but the homie only a little bit behind. Ooh, but I think he miscalculated that recovery. He was still able to make it back, but he kind of dodged to the right off stage a little bit before making his up B. And good shield from Terpsichore. Ooh, the homie gets the KO animation, but it's not quite enough to get him into the KO zone. He's going off stage for it this time. He said if it doesn't work the first time, we're going to make sure it does this second time.
Battle. Parry. Corona Flash.
So Terry, in a lot of tournaments and leagues, is a banned character. I don't know if the balance that's been affecting him in other leagues really extends to this one, because even though we do have some really high-performing Terrys, he hasn't really, like, universally excelled in this setup. I think it might be partially because of the stage pool and the final smash. But that being said, Terry is still a very good amiibo, so a Corno is going to have an uphill battle to go in this matchup. Looks like he's doing pretty alright so far. He's got the Fierce on the side of the stage. Going to try to get a KO. Not going to be able to make it happen though, but like I said, the topology of the stage was kind of interrupting the combo from the Fierce there. Smash Ball's out. A Corno going to take a couple swings at it, but it looks like all he does is soften it up for the Fierce to finish it off, but he decides not to, going instead for another swing against a Corno. Both of them look like they're ignoring the Smash Ball on this one. And Smash Ball is going to drift off, neither one of them getting it. But now we've got the Fierce over 100%. This is where he gets really dangerous. But a Corno making sure not to let him maintain that bonus for very long. Gets him on the first available shot, getting the KO. But a Corno's in KO range itself. Just going to take one more tap off the side of the stage like that from the Fierce. Oh, actually, a Corno might be able to get a cheap shot off. Nope, doesn't look like it. They're playing really dangerously close to the right side of the stage. It could go bad for either one of them. And it looks like the Fierce going to even it out. Going into the second stock, he's a little bit behind, and a Corno is doing some work to widen that gap even more. A Corno. Alright, and the Fierce down to his last stock. This is looking really good for a Corno. And we've got the Smash Ball out again, and it looks like a Corno getting it, and this is bad news for the Fierce. This is another one of those situations like with Dad Issues and Barrick. If the Fierce loses this one, it's going to be bad news for whoever has to go against him in round 2, because they'll already be down 1 life. So they're already having it hard, and they're going to be going against a pretty high tier amiibo just in round 2, when you've got to go 4-2 to make it into the qualified league. So it's not over yet though. The Fierce does have his bonus now, and if he can make good use of it, we could see a potential 2-stock situation. Never mind. Actually going to finish it off getting 2-stocked by a Corno. Yeah, so Pichu is, as we all know, a very light amiibo. However, I think some of Speed Friend's only victories are against K. Rules, so it'll be interesting to see how this goes. The big thing Voltos is going to have to make sure is he does not, absolutely not, want to get hit by these heavier attacks from Ragnarok. But he's very fast. Pichu is a very fast character. And we've got no prior history between these two Amiibo. It's their first time in the Grand Prix. So we don't know how well they're going to do against each other. If you look at like other leagues' performances, you can maybe get a little bit of an idea. But because of the stage pool and the Smash Ball, it really does mix things up. But we do have a pretty flat stage. Because there's no stage hazards, this is basically just a smaller final destination. And Voltos going crazy on Ragnarok right off the bat in the match. Look at that, 86%. Ooh, but unfortunately for Voltos, not going to be able to get the down air. But it looks like he doesn't need it. Getting the first knockout at only 46%, this Pichu is cracked. Ooh, man, I really want to see Voltos win this one. I love watching lower tier Amiibo just do really good. Especially when you've got... Oh, and there's another down air! Voltos, 1-3, looking really, really good right now. And it looks like that blunderbuss is going to be able to get the first KO for Ragnarok. But Voltos coming back down and going right to work. It's still not over. We could still see Ragnarok get the reverse 3-stock. We haven't really seen it yet in recent history. But with that Smash Ball out, it could be really dangerous for Voltos right now. But he's going for the down air. Doesn't quite get enough. He goes for a second shot at it. And looks like he was taking one swing at the Smash Ball. Couldn't make it happen. Is he going to do it again? He was thinking about it. And there we go. We've got Voltos with the final smash. And that's going to be it for Ragnarok. Getting a... Get out of here, bot. Hang on. But wow, Voltos against Ragnarok making it look easy, taking a 2-stock victory against Ragnarok. But yeah, very, very well played by Voltos.
TDD. Sephiroth.
Yeah, I got no idea how this matchup's gonna go. Yeah, Sephiroth and King DDD. I really haven't seen Sephiroth in action either, so I don't know a whole lot about his moveset. Looks like Pinguino's starting out pretty good though. Keeping that aggression against Moirith. But it looks like despite Pinguino's momentum and hyper aggression right now, the hits from Moirath are hurting a lot more. So Moirath not too far behind despite getting, never mind, I take that back, Moirath is pretty far behind now after a great up smash from Pinguino. But it looks like his attacks are hitting a lot harder than Pinguino's, so he doesn't need to hit as many times to kind of maintain parity with Pinguino. And it looks like if he can keep this up, he might actually be able to even this out on the second stock. Pinguino getting a couple shots in, but he's in KO range right now, so he's got to be careful. And that up smash doesn't do quite as much when you only got the opponent at 30%. Smash Ball is out. And it looks like Pinguino gets it. Oh, but it gets knocked loose. And it's free grabs for Moirith, and it looks like he's going for it. Only taken one swing at it, though, and it's going to fly away. Neither one of them getting it. Moirith taking just a little bit too much time. And there's another up smash, but getting interrupted. Pinguino not able to get it off. Gets it off that time, and it's getting a little bit closer to where getting hit by that up smash is going to be a really big deal. And great Gordo from Pinguino. Moirith on his last stock, and Pinguino only taken one hit on his second life. But yeah, look at those attacks. Just 3 shots takes him from 9 to 54%. And Pinguino still has some time to get a little bit more damage on Moirith. He's in KO range, but he can still get some hits in. Oh, charges up that smash attack. That would have been huge for Pinguino if he would have been able to get that side smash off. And he's having trouble getting onto solid ground. Moirith not quite juggling, but just keeping Pinguino on his toes a little bit. And we've got the second Smash Ball. Let's see. It looks like Moirith is thinking about taking a swing at it. Now he's full on going for it. But he's choosing to ignore it at the last second. That's going to be dangerous for Moirith. He might give Pinguino the chance he needs. Oh! He decides to go and break it, but Pinguino takes advantage of that opportunity, gets him while he's distracted with the tilt, and ends up taking the victory against Moirith in that first round. So he's going to go on to round 2 with 3 lives remaining. He's going to be in the top half of the Amiibo in the Survival League in the second round.
Start the battle! Donkey Kong! Captain Falcon!
Alright, pretty normal level. There's no stage hazards, so this is pretty much just a skewed battlefield. And it looks like Captain Kirby's starting out on the offensive. Gets a almost free KO for that first stock, 20% down. And he kind of loses that momentum that he had a little bit. Let's see if he can get it back here. Looks like he is. He is going hard offensive against Dunko. Oh, Dunko not even a level 50 amiibo. Oh, he's level 48. He's level 49 now, but... Oh, and he misses the, Yeah, he's... Well, he was level 48. Now he's level 49. Yeah, there's no rule that says they have to be level 50. And Captain Kirby with the second knockout. Dunko getting his first KO. He's a full stock behind, though. I mean, I will say that if Dunko does win his match, he'll be the first non-level 50 amiibo to win a match in the Grand Prix. Unless you count Season 0, because they all started at level 1. Yeah, it's not looking good for Dunko right now. Not just because of the level advantage. I think that Captain Kirby is just playing really aggressive, and it's definitely paying off. Gonna get 2-stocked by Captain Kirby. And unfortunately, I don't save Amiibo between matches, so he's going back to level 48 after this one.
Start the battle. King K. Rool. You two.
I think it would matter, but in that particular matchup, I don't think it mattered in that game. Alright, Gluttony back for more. Yeah, I don't know this matchup. I don't see a whole lot of Mewtwo matchups, so I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know who he's good or bad against. I don't even know what stages are really good for Mewtwo. And we've got a battlefield clone, so the map is pretty standard. Kind of a smaller version of Battlefield. And Gluttony having a little bit of trouble starting out against Plan M. He's got that blunderbuss going. Ooh, it almost gets him with a good smash attack. Trying to kind of see what they've both got going on here as far as how they're going to be playing against each other. And it looks like Plan M's strategy is to kind of stay at a distance, closing in every now and then to get a couple big hits in. Whereas Gluttony, ooh, good counter. We'll see how Gluttony does with these ranged attacks. I don't know. I don't think he's much of one to use the blunderbuss. Correct me if I'm wrong. The cannonball thing. Oh, gets the. He breaks the smash ball with his crown. Great shot from Gluttony. Could also have to do, he could be jumpy because of how small the stage is. Like, the platforms are all really close together compared to like a normal Battlefield where they're spread just a little bit more apart, I think. I think the crown toss is underestimated in a lot of the K. Rool trainers. It's kind of like Link's boomerang, where it doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Ooh, great cannonball! As I'm trash talking the blunderbuss compared to the crown, he gets a KO with it. Like I was saying, I think people underestimate the crown toss. It's kind of like Link's boomerang, where it doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it interrupts a lot of what the other Amiibo are trying to do. It's like when you get those Links that just like constantly spam that boomerang, it really throws a wrench into a lot of the Amiibo, especially the ones that try to do like the ranged combos, or when it comes back around, if they're doing a combo on you at the time, it can interrupt that. It looks like both Amiibo neck and neck, within 5% of each other. Gluttony just a little bit behind right now. But he does have Plan M off stage, but I don't know if chasing was the correct choice there. It might just come down to whoever can break that final smash. Oh, Gluttony breaks it, but immediately it gets knocked loose. He's going to have a chance. He does break it again. This is his opportunity. Is he going to hit it? No! Plan M teleports just in time. And both of them in KO range, and it looks like Gluttony going to take the victory with the up air. Very close match. Plan M almost coming out ahead on that one.
Battle.
Makers of the world's best pizza.
Joker.
Fresh sauce and cheese galore.
Lucas.
Brought straight to your front door. Makers of all tasty pizza. Our pie's crispy, crunchy crust. Leave others in the dust. Grab a hot slice and take a big bite. It's so good that you'll start to say, "Come on, pizza, pizza, pizza."
Yeah, I think I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the Dreamland fountain or whatever, I think the level's condensed, and because the platforms are a little bit lower, I think it can sometimes screw with their AI a little bit. I would have to look at both maps side by side, but I feel like the platforms are lower in the Dreamland Fountain of Dreams. Especially for a larger character like K. Rool, I can see how that can kind of confuse him sometimes. And it looks like Neat being very jumpy, which is playing to his advantage right now, jumping over that PK fire earlier. Oh, but it doesn't matter. Star getting a really early KO with that PK Thunder, but Neat right behind him. And now he's stacking up those PK Fires. Oh, he's got his Persona out. This is where the big damage comes in for Joker. But Star kind of playing on the platform above there and baiting. Was that going to be... Jumped off... I think he kind of self-destructed there. He jumped off stage, but I don't think he really had to. He's going to get the KO regardless because he's got a freaking cracked Final Smash. Never mind. It looks like Neat was able to dodge. He got hit by one, but dodged under the rest of the hits. So not a free KO for Star. But at 92%, he probably won't have too much trouble getting caught back up for this last stock. But it will give Neat an opportunity to build up some damage on the third life. And doing the same thing he did on the first stock, just chasing him off stage with that PK Thunder. Yeah, so Lucas's PK Thunder, not quite as good for juggling as Ness's is, but if you can get someone off stage, it's really good at chasing them, and you can kind of just keep knocking them farther and farther off stage. But Star's got to be careful with the Persona out. He's going to start taking some big damage. He's got about halfway left on the timer. Ooh, one more of those and that's going to be it. And it looks like Neat, despite getting hit off stage a couple times at a relatively low percentage, he was still able to take the victory on that one against Star.
Gone.
Start battle. Lucas. Lucas.
Honestly, I got no idea how this is gonna go. I've never seen either one of these in action. I feel like I might have seen Lil Jimmy in either another tournament or on Amiibo or something, but I have not seen Sand at all. Yeah, I think betting on Lucas is probably a good pick. Oh man, this is gonna be really hard for me to to commentate. Sand is the one in the red and yellow, or purple and yellow. I get purple and orange. I'm not even close. Magenta and orange. And I'm just gonna say, Little Jimmy is the one in the blue and yellow. Sand is the other one. Who bet on this match? A couple people, actually. Let's see. The bets from online are on Little Jimmy, it looks like. A lot of PK Thunders going off right now. Looks like Sand is ahead damage-wise, but what is going on here? Alright, both Amiibo on their second stock, but it looks like Lil Jimmy's starting to pull ahead right now. And with the final smash out, if Lil Jimmy can break this, which one has it? I can't tell. What? This is actually, I'm kind of speechless watching this because I have no idea what's going on, but it's interesting to watch though. A lot of PK Thunder shenanigans happening right now. And it looks like Lil Jimmy gonna come out ahead with the 2 stock at 119%. And Sand gonna have to try again in round 2. Like I said, luckily for him though, it is a triple elimination, so he still does have 2 lives remaining.
Start the battle. Pyra.
Yeah, I'm fully expecting not to have any Amiibo in the Qualified League this season. My Ganondorf might make it, though. So I trained a Spirits Ganondorf, and yeah, I trained a Spirits Ganondorf, and he was really good. And so I trained a vanilla one with like the same type of strategy, and I think he might do okay. We'll see. I love Mochi, but I'm not expecting Mochi to perform very well against a lot of this roster that's been submitted to the Survival League this season. A lot of really, really good Amiibo. I've heard Pyra is pretty cracked. We'll see here. I haven't seen a whole lot of Pyra Amiibo in action. A lot of these new ones, like the Mean, I haven't seen any Mean at all. I heard she's pretty high tier though, but it looks like both of these two, Bottomless and Gormody, relatively even here. Bottomless falling a little bit behind in the last few seconds. It looks like Gormody's switching strategies here. Let's see how the Mithra strat works. I know when I'm playing Pyra and Mithra, I usually pretty much keep Pyra out almost the entire time. I don't play Mithra a whole lot. So we'll see how that works for the Amiibo as well. I think Gormody, too early to say still, but I think she's been doing a lot better with Pyra out as well. And not looking great for Bottomless right now. He's at 149% and getting knocked down to his last stock. Just having trouble getting these attacks in on Gormody. Because Gormody is just keeping the pressure on, not letting Bottomless get a word in. But he does get the final smash, and he should instantly use it. I don't know why he's waiting. Looks like there he goes. He's going to use it. He's going to be at 78% on his last stock, but he will have Gormody down to their last life as well. Never mind. It looks like she... I didn't know you could shield that, honestly. I thought that was an instant hit. But it looks like he's going to get the KO regardless. So from this point on, he's going to have to play perfectly. He's 103%. One wrong hit in any direction, that's going to be game. Almost gets knocked down off the bottom of the stage there. And so far, he's doing what he needs to do. Oh, but he's getting hit. And luckily, that attack doesn't do a lot of damage. Doesn't do a lot of knockback. It's more of a damaging move. So he can afford to get hit by a couple of those, but now that Mithra's out, let's see how this changes things up. 79%, and it looks like he almost was able to do it, and there he goes. Able to turn it around, starting at 90% on his last stock against a fresh Pyra and Mithra. Bottomless able to take the victory in that matchup.
Stop battle. Mario. Hero.
Alright, we got a couple old Grand Prix veterans here, both with astonishingly similar win-loss records. 14 and 14 for Nochi and Zero. I've been told it's not how you actually say Nochi. Someone corrected me at one point, and I forgot how you actually say it. I'm not Italian. I apologize. I don't know my noodles, despite my name. So Nochi, he is from the qualified league. Zero, I believe he is coming from the prize league. So he got knocked down pretty bad last season. Ended up getting relegated back to the survival league. So he's playing for his spot back in the league. He was an automatic entry because he was in the prize league. So a free entry for Ammo Knight. But he's got to play through the Survival League again if he wants to stay in the Grand Prix. And great shot off the bank of the stage. Zero going to get that first KO. But he's at 108%. And going against a Mario, he's got kind of the same thing that Dr. Mario can do, where he can kind of get you with those fireballs off stage. And the way Hero's Recovery works, he is a little bit prone to being hit by those if he's not careful. Nochi going to bring the score to 0-0 on the second stock, back to an even game. And it looks like Zero's going to start out by getting the first hit. Alright, Smash Ball's out. Not too dangerous for Zero if Nochi gets it, but if Zero gets it, he can do a lot of damage with that final smash. Looks like Nochi going to get it. Now he just has to line it up and send that fireball out. There he goes, going to the side of the stage, like you should, but Zero's going to jump over it completely. He's going to take a little bit of damage from that rebound hit that Nochi was there waiting for him at the ground with, but definitely better than getting hit by a full final smash. Alright, second KO going to Zero. Nochi not far behind. Oh, the crit! And luckily for Nochi, that was at 0%. It did a lot of damage, but it's not going to be as dangerous if you get hit by it later on when it's pretty much just an instant KO. But he needs to get that second knockout quick. The longer he takes, the more damage Zero's going to do. Alright, last life for both of these Amiibo. And Zero's at a pretty huge advantage right now. He just has to get one good smash attack off against Nochi to win this match. So he's going to go off stage and try to get it. Just calmly walking up to Nochi. Charging up that fireball. Ooh, fireball versus fireball. Looks like they're going to cancel each other out. And he's going to throw Nochi off stage, going off stage to chase him, but couldn't quite line it up. And at 142%, he just has to sneeze on Nochi at this point to win the match. And Smash Ball's out. This is Nochi's chance. At 69%, nice. That could be all Nochi needs to win the game. He does break it, and there he's going to use it. Zero needs to get out of the way of that fireball. And it's not going to happen. Nochi going to take that final smash at the very end to end up winning the match.
Stop battle. Ridley. Lucas.
Alright, and the rest of today's games are down there in the bottom left. So this match coming up, No More Hugs versus Poteen. We've got Cowboy versus Hello Luigi, Mr. Ninja versus Lenny, Curietta versus Boom, Temp Jr. versus Luckman, and the last match of the game, last match of the day rather, Broken AI versus Calliope. Calliope? So Season 6 had a lot of Ridleys. Not as many submitted this season as we had last time. Ooh, great down air from Poteen, but misplaced it slightly. It was still above the stage, so No More Hugs going to be able to survive it. And he's going to be hitting with that fireball, kind of dangerous for Poteen, because if he does it at the right time, he can actually interrupt his recovery. And both Amiibo and KO range. No More Hugs starting out really strong, but Poteen was able to make a pretty decent rally in the second half of that first life and come out ahead getting the first KO. But at 152%, looks like he's pretty close to getting knocked out himself. There we go. Gonna even out the match. And yeah, this is not a great stage for Ridley. But sometimes you don't need a good stage, sometimes you just need a Smash Ball, but unfortunately for No More Hugs, that Smash Ball is going to go towards Poteen. He uses it in the wrong direction though, and No More Hugs is pretty much just going to have to stand there. Which, unfortunately for Poteen, usually when Ness or Lucas gets a final smash, it's almost a guaranteed KO, but they've been having tough luck today in getting knockouts with them. And it looks like No More Hugs on a little bit of a rally of his own. Kind of the opposite of what we saw in the first half. The first stock, we had No More Hugs starting out strong with Poteen